We're back. Boy, that just goes to show you, if you get too many orange teas in one spot, the whole world goes to
Tea.
crap. Just do it. Say it. Just rip the Band-Aid off. Too much. And see, and then today, the one day I failed to wear my Kentucky shirt, I get this kind of treatment. Thanks a lot. So anyway,
We love you.
welcome back, part 2 to the big show here at Henderson Settlement, and we've got some guests. We'll call them. We'll be nice. With us today, but let me tell you, there's a lot of things going on, and we'll just talk real quickly about what's going on behind us. If you see some people moving around, but we got a number of folks on campus this week. We've got the Charlevoix UMC from Charlevoix, Michigan. Woohoo! And 3 of those, a big crowd. Gillespie UMC from Gillespie, Illinois, 13 of those wonderful folks. We've got Grace UMC from Kokomo, Indiana, and there's 6 of those folks with us. We've got the ladies of North Webster UMC, North Webster, Indiana. Oh, and apparently there's not many ladies in that church. We've got like we've got like 3 of them here. So apparently back in North Webster there's no ladies.
Left. No left. Nothing left.
Just a bunch of guys running around thinking, hey, where's all the ladies? Anyway. Then we've got Martin UMC from Martin, Michigan, and there were 7 of those. Some of those have already departed. But then we've got Pacific and Savannah UMCs from Missouri, and 7 of those great folks. And then we've got the New Horizon UMC from, I didn't write down the name of that town. New Horizon UMC from Indiana, I think. Let's go with that. And there's 2 of those wonderful folks, and my apologies for not to them for not writing that down. So we got a few folks on campus this week doing multiple things. So and part of those things that we've got going on are these what these ladies are doing. And one big thing that they do is each year, at least once, sometimes twice, they offer free haircuts. I'm not one of their victims, regardless of how bad I need one.
Behind us.
Yeah, and so you can see a haircut is actually going on in the background right now, and Sharon is getting a new do. When she goes home, she'll have to knock on the door because they won't let her in.
Yeah, no Casey Hawks this time.
We don't know anybody who that is. No Casey, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get a full hawk this
I
time.
didn't get no Casey Hawk this time. Anyway, so we're going to talk to a few of these ladies about what's going on, and they're wonderful folks. So with us today, and like the poor host that I am, I closed up my cheat sheet.
Yeah.
So we have Gail with us, and we have Kris. I always have trouble remembering Chris's name. That's because it's Kris with a K.
That's right. That's right.
Which, even though she's got a T on her shirt, her name starts with a K, which also really stands for Kentucky. So this is Kentucky Kris from this point forward.
Well, I'm not Kentucky Kris. I'm sorry.
You're not. What did I just say you were?
Kentucky Kris.
Well, let's leave it at that.
Yeah, see, there she is.
I'm Kentucky Kris this week.
It don't matter.
It's going to come to blows.
For the moment.
You're not Tennessee Kris. That doesn't sound good.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
No, I'm not Tennessee Kris at all.
What kind of Kris are you?
I'm more of an Indiana Kris.
Ooh.
Indiana
Kris.
Indiana.
Oh, man. I've heard about them.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, they have a show like every week, like, missing criminals from Indiana Kris. Well, it's good to have Kris with us with a K.
Thank you.
Regardless of where you're from.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you. And then, last but not least, we got carried away with Kris with a K. And we have Nichole back here. She is actually, oddly enough, with these 3 ladies here, 2 of them with the Tennessee shirts on, she's the only one actually from Tennessee.
That's true.
We need to get her a Tennessee.
And oddly enough to that, which one of the 3 isn't wearing the Tennessee shirt? I feel a trend here. I feel there's a true message in that by itself. I kind of like where I'm going with that without saying it. You Tennessee people out there, we love you. You come visit us, join us with us. We're just having some fun. It's all fun. I know you do the same jokes about Kentucky. I know you do. You probably say, look at that. He got a Kentucky shirt on. Look at that. Why? You know what they do? I can't even do it. I can't even fake a Kentucky joke. It cuts me right to the bone. Anyway, so let's move along. So Nichole and Kris with a K and Gail, welcome to the big show. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
We're glad you're joining us. Now, so, Kris, how long have you been coming?
This is our 13th trip with the Ladies Mission.
Wow.
And we came twice with a family group years ago.
So you personally have been here about 15 times?
15, 16 times, yeah.
Wow. How about you, Gail?
Well, the group started coming about 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And I've come about 11 of those 14.
Yeah.
And,
Sweet.
We dragged our pastor along this time.
Yeah. Oh, that's always a good thing.
We're
Dragging
raising
nothing like making a pastor go do something, kicking and screaming. I don't want. Yeah, you are going. I don't care.
Well, I told him he could bring his guitar, so that just icing on the cake.
What more do you need?
There you go.
So, and then Nichole, how long have you been coming?
I've been here probably 5 times, 2 times just to visit, because I used to be in Charlevoix, Michigan, and came down with their group 2 or 3 times, and then we've just come up and visited a few times.
Oh.
So,
Keeping that connection alive.
that's right.
Henderson Settlement, a bridge between 2 Charlevoix.
There you go.
Yeah,
or something to that effect. Well, it's good to hear. So, what are y'all working together this week? You're doing different things. Y'all kind of come from different places, but you're working together this week doing different things. What is it that you would be working on this week?
Well,
Yeah.
we're working on the office to straighten up your office.
It's Jerry's
not your
office.
desk, not your desk.
Work
It's
camp.
the work camp office.
It's a work camp of you. Yeah, we're doing a campus project this year, and we picked you guys, and
And we appreciate that.
we're
too.
having fun with it, and
Yes. Ooh.
teasing the Tennessee out of
Oh,
you.
oh, yeah. Oh, well, you know. I've never seen people actually just tremble and shake so badly just to want to clean off my desk. It's just like it's
we
like a
wanted
tease.
some organization into you.
Well, it's coming. It's coming. I have committed to
Put it
get that
trash-
organized before next year.
You put a trash barrel at the end of it and just go.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, I would have to dig in there for.
Not a dumpster. You
Well,
can just,
we promised the boss that we wouldn't do that to you.
Well, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, nothing like.
He offered to take you for a ride one day while we took care of it. But
Yeah, I'm afraid of him taking me for a ride. Period.
We're tired of those people stopping outside thinking we're having a yard sale.
Hey, how much you want for that piece of carpet?
yeah.
What you gonna do to that old desk? You throw that away, holler at me. But anyway, so that's good. So you're doing actually so you've redid the floor in there,
Right.
and you're putting a new desk together for the work camp secretary who just had a baby. You saw the special live edition earlier this week with Jessica and the new baby. Oh,
There's a little cubby.
And when she comes back to work, she has a brand new desk.
Yeah, I've got this like this cabinet, got this long drawer shelf in it, or drawer, and you're gonna open that up, lay her down in there. Oh, that'd be good. She probably don't realize that yet, but see, I'm thinking ahead. I'll be prepared at that. We're ready for it. Yeah. So that is that's a good thing, and then you might be doing some staining perhaps later in the week, depending on what the weather's
And
like.
Nichole and Castor went out and they helped finish up electrical and trim work on a family's home, and she's just so excited to move into her
New room.
and it's now safe and painted. She's got steps into it and out of it.
Yeah. Outstanding. So how was that? Did you enjoy that?
yeah, I did. I actually like doing trim work.
Yeah. That's good.
So I turned out some windows and I turned out a door and
That was on
put the baseboard down.
That was on a new room that we had built
Yes,
previously. I
right.
think they didn't quite get finished up or something.
That's right. And then the pastor did the wiring, so the electrical's all connected now to the breaker box. So she's even got electricity now.
Oh man, things are jumping. Man, we've got people making comments. I see Monica saying something, but I can't read it. Let's turn my glasses on. Tell the ladies crew hello, ladies crew. Somebody from upstate New York. Let's see, Linda G. Hello, Gene Volker. See you Sunday. Yes, we will. Hello, Gene. Look forward to seeing you folks. And Michael Feely's watching. Hey, Mike Feely, look at all those awesome orange T-shirts. You are a sick individual. Back there, look! We've got a new lady standing in the back there. Her name was not mentioned, but that is. Tell them who you are.
I'm Kathy White.
Kathy White from Indiana.
K.
Kathy with a K. We have a
Kathy with a K. There's the second one.
Oh, messages popping up. Hello, Monica. Grandpa Jerry with the. Oh, don't even. Monica. Linda, I need a Kentucky trip. Yes, you do. come on down, because that's where we are. We're in Kentucky. Microphilia, I'm taking a break from packing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you are, man.
Any excuse will do.
Anything, whatever you say. So back to where we was at. So yeah, man, you can tell it doesn't take a whole lot to distract us. We lose our focus quickly. So anyway, so you're doing that on the floor there, and you're putting that desk together, and then it looks fantastic. You all are doing a great job. We really appreciate that. So just I guess for each one of you, since you're kind of Nichole with Gail from Charlotte originally, but we'll start with you, Kris, with a K. So how did you first learn about the opportunity to come on a trip or learn about Henderson?
I think many years ago we had a lady that worked at Redbird, and they volunteered there for a year. He was a school teacher and taught there for a year or so. And we wanted to come someplace different, so they found this place. And
can't get no different than this.
Yeah.
That just happened.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think the dorms were very old when we came here the first time.
Yeah, that would have been around 97 or something.
Yeah. So, and then we decided, they retired and moved away from the church, and Judy decided, we need to head up a ladies group. So we started bringing ladies group down, and the first year we did projects because Kathy wanted to learn how to run a screwdriver and a saw. Yeah. That was disastrous. Yeah. She knew what to do with a pair of scissors and a comb, so
don't let
we started a beauty shop.
Oh, that's the way to go. So,
but I'm not a beauty shop person.
That's all right.
No,
you're more of a
give me a screwdriver and a hammer.
That
works for that works for me.
So,
and we come the same weekend as Charlevoix always did, and Kokomo comes down the same week, and Gillespie comes the same week.
It's a reunion.
We've gotten, exactly. We've gotten to know a lot of people over the years since we come the same week every week. And my partner didn't come with us this year, so I made it up here with the Charlevoix group.
That's all you got to do. Find somebody. They'll be you partner up with somebody. Sure. Right. So the same question for you, Gail.
Well, we pretty much found out about it the same way through the research Redbird, and they found this, and Jan was the one who found it, Jan Gibson. This sounds like a real good opportunity, and it just felt good. So we came down here. I couldn't come the first couple of years, and then when I came down, they kind of hooked up with the Indiana group, and we just make sure we come down the same week every year, and we have sometimes, if we've bitten off more than we can chew, they come in and fill in for us, and we come fill in for them, so that we can it all works out, it all evens out. And so this time, when we knew we were having smaller groups coming, we just partnered up and went for it from there. So.
Yeah, another group that was scheduled this week, and because of some different issues that normally comes this week, First United Methodist from Ravenna, Ohio. Those guys typically are always here the same week too, but they're coming next week because some kind of scheduling prevented that. So we look forward to seeing them next week. But that's another group that kind of they like to come when everybody they kind of form those friendships. So Nichole, I guess you have a similar story, I guess, as with Charlevoix. So how did you first learn and hear about it?
They talked about there was a lady who was also a nurse who was going to go, and they asked me if I wanted to go, and I thought it would be a great time with some ladies from our church and time to build relationships, and so I agreed to come, and we're disconnected.
Trying to reconnect.
Time to reconnect.
Hey, you got any chocolate?
It did pick up sound before when it.
You can still record a video, but it won't be live.
Well, that was a good thing to say.
Well, just wait, because it did that for Mike and I, and then it came back in.
It says it's live, trying to reconnect. I'm not going to push that. Oh, I think we're back live.
I think we are too.
Woo! If we're not, we're going to pretend that. Now listen, don't be worried. We have not been invaded by a big giant finger coming across the. There it is. Yeah, it's cleared up.
Sorry.
So, just see, the bugs in Kentucky are ridiculous. Look at that. Yeah, we have a real thumb problem.
That was a pinky, I think.
Was that the pinky? Whatever.
The pinky problem.
Yeah. I feel like I'm being cut out. Slide over, girl. Slide over. So you were saying, in case you got cut off, Nichole, what was that you were saying?
just that we would come down and we did our first project. The first project I went on was 2005, and we really enjoyed it. And the next year, I brought my husband with me, and we had another gentleman that came with us, and just such a blessing to be a part of a group from our church, building connections with each other, and then coming here and being able to bless someone with what seems like a little thing to us, but it's a really big thing to them.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely, that is absolutely true. So come on over here, Kathy. Come on, Kathy with the K. Come on. So how did
Again.
we're back.
There we are.
Man, the internet is acting up bad today. We're in and out, back and forth, on and on. Anyway, so how did you first learn about and get involved with coming?
Well, I think we all have a friend, you know, that we love to.
Well, I speak for yourself.
But gets you into stuff, you know, and you just, and
think
so
she's talking about Judy.
her name's Judy Wilson.
Crying.
So yeah, show you all.
Crying
well.
Judy.
And she just came to me and said, "Would you like to go on, you know, a ladies only mission trip?" And I'm like, well, she's never really steered me wrong, you know, before. So I trusted her and didn't know what in the heck I was getting into.
Yeah.
And I just came along. And so if you have a friend like that, make sure you say yes.
Yeah.
You know, and
absolutely.
come.
Yeah.
And Henderson, the faculty and the people that work here make it really easy. So if you want to do a work camp or something like we're doing, where you don't want to maybe go out in the community, but you know, somehow can do some of the things here on campus.
Sure.
They make it really easy for you to do a mission trip. They find the people for you. You don't have to do a lot of the things that you would have to do on your own. So give them a call, and I don't think Jerry thought much of the beauty shop when we started.
That is not true.
He wasn't
was
really
fearful.
sure. He just had a look like, okay, we'll try that.
Yeah, that's right.
And
I think we did it 2
Judy
days,
Hurst
didn't
was our co-founder of this thing to get all the people, and we just turned it into a beauty shop for a week, and it's been great, and the people will help you do whatever you can do.
So yeah, there was a little bit of I think misunderstanding on what week we were going to be here for scheduling, but typically, how many haircuts would you do in a week like this?
If we're full, if it's just me, it's been anywhere from 75 to 100.
Wow.
In 1 week. When we have other stylists, Kelly Schock was not able to be here, and she's usually here a couple days this week, and we up above 100. So God always gets enough of us here to do whoever we have. We seem to be able to get everyone done.
That's incredible. 75 and 100. I mean, that's a lot of work. Now, just as comparison's sake, if you were just at home working in your shop or something, how many haircuts might you do or that type of thing in a week?
Well, don't anyone that's listening to this tell my boss that I kept doing 75 to 100 because I'm not that fast. But somehow we, with help, and we go together and we just.
She didn't answer the question.
I know.
It's a boy.
I know.
Not anywhere near that.
Probably.
No.
I work 2 days a week, so probably 20.
Wow.
You know.
Man,
So. Yeah. So a lot
Works
more
faster
than I
in
do at
Kentucky.
home.
when she goes home, her hands are just wrapped up, dipped
We
in
have the
almond.
paraffin thing, that
Yeah.
relaxes her.
So yeah, that's really an incredible thing that they do for the folks. Absolutely no charge, and they get those haircuts and things like that. And the ladies really, a lot of folks, and some of the guys, they really look forward to that.
And they get some goodies too.
And then they have some things. If Casey wants to kind of scan around a little bit, kind of see they have little goodies.
Oh look, it's Judy.
It's crying Judy.
I'm not crying.
Yeah, she's not crying yet. She will. I bet I can make her.
Yeah, I bet you can
I bet I
too.
can do it. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not talking about. Now, one thing I want to say about Kathy, haircut Kathy, is, everybody can see what kind of hair she's got.
Yep. She wears it on her apron.
Right on her apron, right there. See, ha ha.
Was handmade by someone down in the area, in the Frakes area. Bought it at the craft store.
All right, here, come up here, Casey. Let's see who's saying stuff. So Rebecca's watching. Monica Line says, "Hi, Nana." Oh, Linda G, you are having too much fun, Linda. Don't you worry about how much fun we're having. That may or may not be true. My first trip to the settlement, I thought I was lost. Well, you may still be. So, all right. So that's wonderful, and we appreciate. Well, girls, let me ask you this before I turn you loose. What is the thing, I guess, that touches you or moves you that keeps you coming back?
I think one of the things is the camaraderie between the workers more, and we're at a disconnect here. It's not all cell phone, and there's no TV and all that stuff. So
well, there's TV, we just don't provide it.
Exactly. So we're still disconnected. You have disconnected us.
We're in the hills, but we're not that far.
But we're disconnected, and so you visit more and you find out more about people rather than.
Exactly. Yeah, I wholeheartedly. Because that's a recurring comment to folks, that they, sometimes when they first leave or they were thinking about coming down, oh man, we're not going to have this, and when they get here, say, man, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet.
Disconnected.
Don't know what the news was all week, and
well, Casey and I'll bring you the news.
No thanks. It's usually bad. So.
It's our version of it. Hello, Gary Kingma. Good to see you out there, Tracy Davis. Whitmer Meyer. I can't hardly tell it, but he's got a smiley face. Very good, laughing face, whichever it is. But how about you, Gail?
Well, I think a couple years ago we kind of happened into the senior service.
Yeah.
And we sat down, and I said, "Oh, I'm in your chair." He says, "No, honey, you just sit right where you are."
Yeah.
And we were at a low point from other things going on, and it just struck us so the kindness and the accepting, and they didn't care if we sang on key or sat in the wrong pew or whatever. But so this is the first year I haven't made the senior service, but we always have made it a point to make that service because we just love being with the people. And they give you such a heart.
You were talking about smiles yesterday.
Oh yeah, jeez, and that little gentleman we sat with last night at the thing, he lives down the road.
The music,
and he
Charles.
was just Charles. He was just like we were his kids, He just also, and it was just the feeling is so much warmer.
Yeah,
so much warmer.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. So how about you, Nichole, with an H?
It's just to know that you're given the opportunity to do some of God's work for God's people in a way that you don't get the opportunity at home. You don't always know who's needy and who needs help building something, or it warms my heart to do something that it's a talent that God's given me, and I can actually put it to use for someone else's good.
Sure.
I enjoy that, and I enjoy seeing them smile and enjoy making their life a little better.
Absolutely.
So it makes me feel happy, and it makes me feel like I'm doing what God has asked me to do, and taking care of His flock.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. All right, Kathy, with your heart on your not on your sleeve but on your apron.
Well, I probably see people a little differently because they let me into their lives. I mean, we have a 30-minute one-on-one conversation, and some of them each year. I've done them maybe every year for 12 years. And so I get to know them personally. They bring pictures of their grandkids, and so I think it's the warm smiles. Like, you don't meet anyone in the parking lot and walk past them like we do at home without a smile. And how are you today? And so it really warms you. I think they do more for us really than we do for them, to be real honest.
True.
And the staff here at Henderson Settlement.
Most of them.
Start saying, boy, I don't
we
like
do
that's
love
a
you,
loaded
Jerry.
question. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Just,
Even though you make us
How
use 10
much?
tons of gravel.
well, we had a moving gravel a few years ago, and she chose to. What are you going to do this year, Gail? Hey, I think we'll just spread some gravel.
There you go.
If I'd have known that, I have some gravel that still needs moved. You got some spare time?
She used to local white,
She has gone. She is gravel averse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she
We
had
won't mention that again
She
then.
had a reaction to gravel.
Yeah, the hives all over. Just-
Yeah, broke out, just wet all over.
2 years ago, I was hanging off the side of a mountain to paint the backside of a shed.
That's just a
The
regular
poor
week.
gentleman that lived there wanted to know where the guy was that was coming with us. Sorry, me and Shirley, that's it. Guy, nope, not in this car.
Got me. That's it. Well, ladies, we truly appreciate you being with us and for the commitment that you all have given over the years for an extended period of time. You know, that's and I say this often, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, one of the reasons I like to ask that question to the folks like you who are willing to come on is for the folks out there that perhaps don't have the opportunity as I do for when we have our closing worship and the opportunity for people to share that are here. You know, I hear those things, and that for me is one of the great rewards in doing this job is that folks are able to express how this affects them and how it moves them and why they're here. You know, I know it. I've heard it so many times and I know it. But I like for other people, perhaps who are wondering about coming or thinking about coming or have local folks that watch this or whatever the case may be, that they get just a little touch of that I get a lot of, and that you folks come not for any negative or reason that it isn't positive. It's all positive. It's called, you come to help folks in the best possible way, and also because God, you feel God in you. You know that's moved in you, and you feel it. And and I love that. You know, it always restores me and renews me to hear folks express that. And then to see folks like you who've been coming for so long, and even if you don't even say it, for me, you're saying it without even saying it because you continue to come. And we love you guys. We really.
Well, the first thing he said to me when I got into the dorm was, "Welcome home."
Yeah.
Bill.
You're family. That's what you are, whether you want to be or not.
Yeah.
You're family.
We're adopted, eh?
So you are. So girls, we appreciate you being with us. I'm going to bring Casey on. So if y'all want to move along now, your family. So let's go. You've been here long enough.
Back to the desk.
We're going to bring it. We're going to bring it up. So they're moving here. We get that Tennessee out of the picture. Life will be a lot better then. So we got that. Casey's moving in. Oh, here we are. Here we are.
Oh,
Casey, here.
Your arm's longer. You hang on to it.
Yeah, I'll stick it out. Still all over there. So what have we got going on?
Boy, I got my hair cut this week. I'm so glad to get that.
That looks outstanding. Now, my hair hasn't been cut. It's not quite ready for it. Oh, yeah. I ain't got that much.
Back to work, ladies.
Y'all come back and see us. But not, but wear different clothes. You can't get good help. So what's up? I know not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, the 22nd, we've got the
Fall Festival.
The Fall Festival going on. I still, from the old days, I still want to say the Country Fair, but it's not that.
Nope.
It's the Fall Festival.
Yep.
So that's going on from, I think, 10 to 3?
Yes.
10 to 3. Part of that is they're advertising now is we're having a car show called the Geneva Fuson Memorial
Yes.
Car Show.
Yep.
So if you're interested in that, you can contact some folks here at the settlement and they can get you set up with that. And Geneva, for those of you that perhaps don't know, she obviously a local lady and was a member of the volunteer fire department for a long time, was a long-time employee here at Henderson Settlement as well. And we just love Geneva, and she passed recently and just a wonderful person. So that they're doing that in her honor, and I think
They're
that's
also
just a
having
great
judging
thing.
for all sorts of crafts and,
Yep.
and that sort of stuff, and people can come set up a table if they want to sell items that they have. They just need to call the office and talk to Brittany at extension 329, and she'll get them set up with a table and that sort of stuff. I think it's only $5 to set up a table.
There's going to be live music.
Yes,
There's going to
all
be
day long. Yep.
auction going on. There's going to be food and things like that.
Yeah, they got different places where they got food set up. So
all kinds of activities. So
and bounce houses for the kids.
Oh, bounce houses.
I hear there's a Dunkin' booth coming. Are you going to spend any time in that Dunkin' booth?
Not unless it's a Dunkin' Donuts booth.
No. Well, no, you don't want to take your donut in there with you. That'd be nasty.
I like Dunkin' Donuts, but I prefer crispy. cream.
You'd rather have it full of coffee and be in there with your donut? And
I'm not a coffee man. I'll just go straight donut.
Just straight donut. You want it filled with donuts to be done.
Yeah. I like my donuts with jelly in them.
Oh well, I think there's some coming.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Jelly donuts.
Well, yeah. Somebody was selling them, and I bought a bunch, and I can't eat them because I'm diabetic. I just bought them for their fundraiser, so I'm going to be selling handing donuts out here pretty soon.
You work with what you do. What you
I
can.
do with what I can.
Why not?
Yeah. But anyways, yes, all that fun stuff coming. Oh, and the kids are selling mums. I almost forgot.
Oh,
yeah,
selling mums.
Yeah, the kids are going to be selling mums
And
to raise money for a trip.
And you've got mums happening in the
greenhouse. Yeah,
correct.
and then that day in the morning, I'm actually going to be over at the Tractor Supply selling mums.
Oh, okay.
Because they're having their farmers market that day too. So kids are selling mums. I'm selling mums. We're mums all over the place.
Mum's the word.
Yep, and I have some baskets too. Mum's the word. And so just we got a lot going on. Yeah. It's really having lots of fun.
Anything happening this week or anything like that we need to throw out there? Anything
well, the high tunnel's all done for me, and I got. And you talk about gravel work. The high tunnel got set up in a place where they had it already for a greenhouse, so it's all gravel and ground cover. Well, that all has to come up and be moved out somewhere else. So we started with 2 guys from Horizon working on that and just working away. And then I think it was the Gillespie group today finished their job. Are they the ones leaving in the morning?
Nope.
No, who's leaving in the morning? Kokomo's leaving. Okay, sorry. So they're...
anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, they come down and started helping, and it turned into this big competition of who's hauling out how many wheelbarrows. They're keeping track of how many wheelbarrows of gravel they're hauling out. So it's been kind of funny to watch them and listen to them, and they're making short work of it.
Yeah.
They're going to get probably half of it emptied. I mean, it's 30 feet by 96 feet long. Yeah. That's a lot of gravel.
Hey, Linda Kinzer, don't you worry.
Dunked.
Back. I felt like I got dunked into
dunked
Dunkin'
and
booth.
back out again.
In and out.
We'll talk to him. Maybe we can sedate him and get him in the Dunkin' booth. I think we'd make a lot of money with you in the Dunkin' booth.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
No, you don't make no money on people got free tomatoes. They just throw tomatoes.
Oh, I have some to give away. Yeah. You weren't supposed to know that.
Well, things are moving along pretty quick. Our internet's dropping in and out. So we're just going to say real quick, we're just going to wrap it up, and we're looking forward to next week. We will probably have a lot of information. We may even have somebody from the Fall Festival sit in with us and talk about that. But God bless you, folks. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you back here next Thursday at 1:00. Thank you for sticking with us on the internet issues. We thought we had those rectified, but it seems something's odd going on today. So anyway, see you soon.